We're back at Amazon Go Grocery, which is Amazon's very first grocery store, and it has the Just Walk Out technology in it. And we did a video earlier, the first day that it opened, and we had some questions about prices and how they compare to your average grocery store. So in this video, we're going to do some shopping at Amazon Go Grocery, get the exact same items over at the local Safeway, and compare the prices and see how they fare. Alright, so here's the ingredients, and we're just going to make like a basic burrito at home. And so the first thing we need to do is pull up the app. First item, tortillas.
Are you okay?
Totally getting charged for that.
I wonder actually.
Falls off the shelf.
Actually a very good question. Here we go. Tortillas. We're gonna look out for cheese, salsa. I think we'll make guacamole at home so we get some fresh ingredients as well. That's really it. One last item, salsa. What kind of salsa? Rather quickly, because whenever you shop at a Go store, it actually times you and it gives you your time at the end along with your receipt. And so this is a really good question of, how much time are you saving, and there is some value in that as well. So we need to wait a few minutes to actually get our receipt, but we'll compare the receipt at home. So let's head to our next destination. Alright, so we finished our grocery shopping at Amazon Go Grocery. I got my receipt in my email, but at this point I want you to comment below and let me know which one you think is going to have the best prices, Safeway or Amazon Go Grocery. But we're here at our second destination, which is Safeway. We're going to go in and get those exact same items. Stopwatch on the phone. And now is the biggest time suck of all for grocery shopping, which is waiting in line. Any guesses about how long we're gonna wait in line?
Scan it now. Scan.
Almost 12 minutes in there. Not too terrible, honestly. But yeah, we'll go home and compare the prices. So we finished our shopping trip at Amazon Go Grocery, and then we went over to Safeway and got the exact same items there, or as close as we could. And we are comparing the prices and also the time that we spent shopping. So I have the receipts here. We bought 9 items each, and again, we tried to get things as close as possible. The only items that we couldn't get exact are beef. Ground beef. At Safeway we actually had to get grass-fed beef, and at Amazon Go it's non-grass-fed, and there's some differences in the leanness quality and all that, so that probably affected the price a little bit. And the other thing is our bubbly, our sparkling water. So Amazon, interestingly enough, only sells packages of 8 cans versus 12 cans, which is what we got at Safeway. So again, as close as we could, but there's probably going to be a slight difference in price because of those differences in the products that we had to get. But other than that, everything is pretty much comparable. We got the exact same brands whenever possible. Another place for variation is in produce. So when you go to Amazon Go, all your produce, like your fruits and vegetables and all that, it's one price per item. So they don't take into account weight, versus if you go to Safeway or any other grocery store, you're generally purchasing items based on weight. So that was the case for the onion and also for the tomato. So with all that said, let's reveal the grand totals from each place. We'll start with Amazon Go. And first of all, I love the format of this receipt. It's really clean, it's easy to read. You don't get it immediately. It usually comes about 5 to 10 minutes after you exit the store. Our grand total from Amazon Go was $25.26 with only 30 cents for sales tax. So I was reviewing my receipt, and I think at Safeway I actually mentioned that. I was looking at the receipt and it's like, oh, it shows that I purchased a 20 count of tortillas, but I was like, I'm pretty sure I bought a 10 count. And so I checked my bag, and sure enough, I bought a 10 count of tortillas. If you think you have a problem with any of your purchases at Amazon Go, the best thing to do is to go into the app, because you go into your receipt and you can tap any of these items and it says request a refund or send feedback. So I'm gonna go ahead and tap request a refund. And then it gives me two options. It says, oh, I didn't take it, or there was a problem with this item. So I'll go ahead and say, there's a problem with this item, and I'll provide details about, it says I was charged for a 20 count when I indeed bought a 10 count, and we'll see what happens. So I input that reason, hit the submit button, and automatically it says, you will not be charged for that item. So it removed the item from my receipt, and my new total is now $20.27. I do feel a little bad because I did not want a full refund. I just wanted the price adjusted, but it didn't actually give me an option to do that. And so we're just gonna wait and see if they contact me, if they follow up. I don't know, but I guess I just knocked some money off of my total bill here. But that wasn't the point of this all. This all was to do a price comparison and actually to see what happens if they mischarge you like that. And it turns out they just take the item off of your receipt, at least temporarily. We'll see if that continues to be a thing or not. Trip time was 5 minutes and 32 seconds. Now, Safeway, on the other hand, you might be familiar with these long receipts that you get. They're kind of ridiculous. This is like a total waste of paper, honestly, because you really only need the information up here. Cost at Safeway was $31.07 with a tax of 46 cents. Oh, and we also did buy a 5-cent bag. I did that mainly because I needed the branding for the thumbnail. And our trip time at Safeway was about 11 minutes, 58 seconds, so basically 12 minutes. I don't think that that's a really big difference in price, especially if you account for the fact that at Safeway we ended up getting a few extra cans of our bubbly. We also got grass-fed beef as opposed to ground beef, and we'll show you some screenshots here that give you more detail about those different price comparisons. But yeah, other than that, I do think that it was a lot faster shopping at Go. I mean, it was like half the time that it took at Safeway. So that's the end of our shopping trip. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Would you shop at Amazon Go if it were in your neighborhood, or would you prefer going to a Safeway? Let me know, and I will see you in the next video.